Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better. That we are going to be jumping into the last of the three. It is going to be Mol with a song called Vestige. The lyrics are in Danish, which is where they originate from, I'm assuming. So we are going to have to go through kind of both. I'm going to look through the normal and then we're going to try to translate it, as I've got the translated like down here somewhere. And so we're just going to go into it and just kind of break it down bit by bit by bit. It's similar to that America song that I did very recently. So without further ado, we're going to jump straight into this and enjoy some Mol goodness. I'm going to pause it right there, man. It's very different to the Mol that we've heard in recent times. This is very much away from the song that we've heard very, very recently. It could be just for one song, to be fair. It could be for any number of reasons, but it's still interesting. It has a more pop-punky vibe to it. It's very strange. Like, it has the deep, dark lows that were, or like the high lows that we're used to with Mol, but besides that. And we're just going to go into the lyrics, just start from. So, gilded, suffocated, lonely, hidden under splendor, silence, it has the power. The glistening, abandoned, wasted, you notice hollowness under the rhythm. Yeah, it's true, and like you do start to really, really hear it and like just keep going with it. I think we should just go straight past this bit and wait till we get into like, you know, the actual part, like main front of the song, man. So let us just keep going. I'll go for like a minute and a half, 2 minutes, then we'll just keep going with this, just to kind of get a good overview of what's happening. So we're going to pause it right here. The style is so different, I'm not used to it. I'm used to very much darker, very much like pure fucking almost depressive style that Mol's going through. And honestly, the fact that I'm able to understand this in fucking Danish and keep up and actually know where we are in the song is fucking impressive even to me. Even I wasn't expecting to be able to do this just because of how, like, just because of the different language barrier and because of just like the way that the lead singer growls and like screeches. I imagine I would have trouble, but I'm actually doing pretty okay, man. I'm kind of proud of myself for this shit, man, but still. So where did we get to? There we go, we got to the hollowness under the rhythm. So we're sincerity, loathed, chained to your treasure, filled with fear but silence. The cry is abandoned, the heaviest is my dream. As in, the sincerity is loathed, the sincerity is chained. to your treasure, but the treasure itself is filled with fear, but silent fear. The cry is abandoned, there is no more crying. And the heaviest thing that is abandoned is the dream. The sun in my blood is slowly dazzling. We disappear again. Rest in my chest, the dream that is suffocated. As in the sun is in my blood, as in like my blood is burning, it's slowly dazzling. We disappear once again. The rest in my chest, and like within yourself, within your heart, that you're not feeling anything, it's just rusty, it just feels like there's nothing there. The dream that is suffocated. We are petrified once again. Petrified as in scared, petrified as in maybe turning to stone, maybe something along those lines, and then we go into running for life, dancing in the flame. We are united again. As in they're running for their life, they're dancing in the flame. Dancing in a flame is kind of like saying you can, you like playing with fire type shit, is what I'm assuming it's trying to go for. We are united again. Thrust from your voice. The mountain is overcome, the mountain of grief, the mountain of something else is overcome. And we disappear once again. So loud, so cold, the shock, while the wound freezes, chilly gold on the dress. So yeah, it's very interesting. This isn't an exact translation, this is just something that I found on Genius or wherever we got to, so yeah. We never got to that line, we got to hear this beware. So let's keep going with this and see how this goes, man. I'm enjoying it so far though. Even though the sound is very different, even though it's very bright and happy, the lyrics are the same that they've always gone for. It's that kind of happiness to fill in the darkness of the lyrics, which is very interesting to listen to. It's one of those perfect sentences between you could be so happy on the outside but so fucking dark and depressed on the inside. It's just one of those epic things to listen to. Either way, let's keep going. Like in the song itself, it literally tells you that you can hear the darkness within the melody, within the happiness, you can hear it. And as the song goes further, you can hear mixed in with the happy tones that most of the song is the darkness, the bits underneath, the bits that are just eking out a little bit, showing that there's a little bit of sadness behind the happiness, and that sadness is getting deeper and deeper and deeper as the song is actually going on. This style of genre is my favourite one. I don't know what this one is called. It says it in the comments here somewhere. People are saying it is something known as Blackgaze. I've never really heard the genre term until Skull Collector told me, and until I read the comments. Just like, I'm guessing it's an offshot of Doom or ambient black or depressive black. I'm guessing, because that's the kind of vibe I got from it. I might need to do a little bit of research on that, nonetheless, but still. So we got to right here. so red, seeing black, blinded, as in things are so red. So it could be blood, but can also be seeing black, could mean being completely blind. And then we have blinded. Bone white in the frost, as in the frost around you, the frost on the inside maybe. It's making you so white, it's so scared, so unable to move, so many other things you could really put to it. The cry is abandoned, and the heaviest is my dream, which is where we had just a bit up. And we're basically back into this chorus right here. And let's see if there's anything changed. Oh yeah, and then it's right here, running for life, dancing in the flame. We are united once again, the frost from your voice. We are united once again, the frost from your voice. The mountain is overcome, we disappear. Again, the heaviest is my dream, and the heaviest is my dream. I'm just going to keep going. It's literally just a song, literally, that it seems that having that kind of like happiness with that darkness and just kind of going between the two and going for everything like that, and just going between all of that, and how your blood feels like it's burning, it's slowly dazzling, you're disappearing, there is like rust within your heart, there is a dream that is suffocating you, that's destroying you, that's ripping you apart on the inside. But on the outside you have to get rid of that, you have to not show it, and you have to be petrified, you have to keep going with it. That's where I'm going with it, that's what I'm thinking. As these lyrics aren't exactly 100%, so I'm not quite sure exactly where we want to go with it, but one thing that I do want to do, especially with Mole, is listen to it from the beginning, because you don't want to get a good vibe for this style of genre until you hear the whole thing. But yeah, the lyrics are basically broken down, we don't really need to worry about those that much anymore. We've got the most part of what we need from it, so we're going to take the lyrics off the screen. And we're just going to enjoy the song for what it is, and just enjoy the ambiance and everything else, man. So let's go, man, let's enjoy some more. That was so fucking awesome. Like, as the song went through, it started off very happy. Then you started seeing the cracks form in the music. And then as the cracks began to form, it began to like strip back and back and back until it went into that. It got heavier slightly. The more you listen to it, the heavier it gets. So the more the happiness goes away, the more the darkness comes through. And by the end, it's just going into almost pure darkness. And it's just showing that from going from happy to sad, from happy to dark, from like light to dark. It's just interesting. It's a very unique way. So like in some of the comments, like I just saw as I was scrolling through, as I said, it feels like very pop punky. Yes, it does, because it's meant to show that happy to fucking darkness side. So it has all of those black metal fucking edges we love about Moll, as well as having a new style. Even some cleans. Those cleans were in just the right place, just to kind of build that ambient in order to kind of build up to that ending, and it just works very, very well. Lyrically, I enjoyed it. It's like a very good song. I need to listen to the whole album to kind of enjoy it the most. So now I'm going to go listen to this whole album, as I've done 2 songs from this album. So I just want to listen to it. I just want to listen to it in its entirety, just to enjoy it. Just because while I was listening to the song, while I was enjoying it, the more the song went on, the more I could feel. The more we all love the darkness, the ambience, the doom, the depression, the depressive elements coming forth within it. I could feel it in my soul. I could feel it coming through. I could feel it going down my body in like shivers, and all the emotions and everything that you get when you listen to doom, when you listen to things that are very dark and very hard to describe with words. And it's a feeling. It's not something that is easy for you to say. It's more a feeling you get when you listen to the kind of music. Like me personally, if I am an audiophile, I invest a lot into what I listen to. So £500 headphones round about, my amp and DAC are around the same price. I'm basically using about £1,000 worth of equipment just to kind of get the best quality audio that I possibly can. You won't get that through OBS because this is just on a mono setup, because this microphone here only works at mono. So you don't hear the same quality that I would through these headphones. So like I hear all the little elements, all the little things that are into it, and that's what makes Doom so special, because it's the little things. If there's little tiny things that you pick up that you enjoy, that makes Doom one of the best, one of the most amazing. All of those depressive, atmospheric, all the solo genres just make it one of the best genres to listen to. For mood music, for music when you need to just get some emotion running through your system, it's just amazing for that. Either way, man. This has been a 22-minute reaction. It's probably going to be edited down a little bit, but still. I hope you guys enjoyed, man. This was amazing. I'm so glad I did all 3 songs on my poll. Don't forget to do the poll to see what you want to listen to next. We have a choice between Archspire, Beast of Blackgaze, No Votes Whatsoever, and North Victorious, one from their very first album, man. So yeah, have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys on the very next video. Until then, take it easy.